this is what it's about. Having them come here, kind of experience, where we go to work every day. But, to them, it's a dream come true. Just to be around us, just to talk to us. So you cherish that. We get as much out of it as they do.
Was Jaden as good as some of the kids? I saw he was your partner.
Yeah, Jaden was locked in. He was focused today, so it was fun.
I also wanted to ask you. You do a lot with pet rescues and stuff. Just why is that something that you really focused on since coming here to Minnesota? And I think you did it in New York too.
Yeah, I did it. We did a bunch in Milwaukee, as well in New York. But rescues to me are they're family members. There's a lot of dogs that are in shelters. I really believe in the whole adopt, don't shop. And there's so many overcrowded shelters where there's so many loving dogs and cats that need homes. So for me, just to bring awareness to certain, beautiful, loving animals that, walking into a game with one, or walking into practice, just to get them out on the social aspect of it and get eyes on them. Then you meet these animals and you fall in love with them. And to me, I've had rescues my whole life, and they're the most loving, dogs that I could.
Same here.
Exactly.
Yeah. Are there any rescues in Minnesota that you're particularly working with, or that I could
Yeah, I mean, we're doing Rough Start Rescue is a big one that we've been doing stuff with, but just trying to work with all the overcrowded shelters and just trying to get them into, if it's not the adoption, get them adopted by family, just getting into fosters, getting them into homes that they get love. And sometimes you see it a lot where they people foster an animal thinking, oh, I'm gonna have them for 2 weeks, and next thing you know, and they're adopting them themselves. So like I said, it's all about just bringing awareness and putting eyes on all these loving animals and just trying to find them homes because they're family members.
Last one I wanted to ask you was just Mike's back with the team. Did you feel a little more normal last night? And
for sure.
He's meant a lot to you.
He's huge for me. Felt weird not having him. I know it was only a short time, but for me, that's somebody I lean on for my mental aspect. All-Star break, I actually went down, stayed in the same kind of area as him, same resort, and got out on the golf course with him. And it was much needed, as well as All-Star break was much needed for me just to be around Mike for my mental.
Kind of related to Mike and the story on the number of handshakes he has across the team.
Yeah.
He said it's more than 40. How is that possible?
I don't know. He got one for every age of his life. But yeah, I've seen a bunch. I think game earlier in the season was San Antonio or something. He hit a shot, and I did the handshake with him first, right in the corner, and then I didn't pay attention to anything else. But then I saw something on ESPN or something. They posted 14, 15 straight handshakes, and I had no idea. I was like, Mike, you got one with everybody? But that's just like I said, that's who he is to the team. That's who he is to this organization.
How many do you have?
I only got one. Yeah, I got one. Well, collectively?
Collectively.
I got a bunch. I mean, I probably got nowhere near as much, probably 4 or 5. But I'm not I be forgetting handshakes. Yeah. So, I'm not big on that. And for him to remember all those is the reason why he's a point guard. The reason why he's a point guard.
What's the art of coming up with a handshake?
Can't be too much, but it has to fit their personality. I think what he has with everybody is something that is special and fits whoever he's doing it with, whatever that may be. But it's amazing that he has them with everybody, because I could never.
Jaden said that he didn't believe it when I told him that
Yeah.
You think some people, to use his words, some people just be saying shit sometimes.
I agree with him, but if it's out of 10, Mike just be saying probably 1 out of 10 times. So I believe Mike. Appreciate it.
Person's talking about events like today, just they bring the inner kid out of the players on the team. So when you are with kids in moments like this, do you ever think about the kid, the 10-year-old Donte who had a dream in the NBA? Does that ever reflect on you?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, we just did also an event the other day. It was a bunch of pictures and stuff, and meeting fans and seeing the kids come up, and just to be, with the kids and hearing what they say is, I see myself in a lot of them, but also I see my son, I see my niece, my nephew. Like, these kids have dreams, they have goals, and sometimes, like I said, we get more out of it than they do, that it may not show. Like, leaving the event the other night, I went home with just like, I felt like my cup was full, and went into the game yesterday with just like this full cup and being able to play and perspective on life, and that's what it's all about. It's just giving back to the kids, giving back to the community, because at some point the basketball is going to stop bouncing. But if you can leave an impact on the community and the younger generation, that's the ultimate goal.
What's the message you give these young kids when they look for you and maybe ask for advice or just want to get to know you? What's the one thing you tell them often?
Just keep dreaming. There's no dream too big, and just keep going. Like, there's going to be plenty of times where you get knocked down. Just keep getting up and just keep dreaming.
Back to Mike. What do you think of the headband?
He needs a haircut.
Oh, that's what it is.
I'm telling you, ask him about it. I bet you he tells you he needs a haircut. Cool. Thank you, guys.